Hey everybody, it is me, Sam C, and welcome to Cubbage Critiques. And we're going to be talking about something really interesting here on Cubbage Critiques today. We are sponsored by Vibrant Souls Health and Wellness. You can follow Vibrant Souls on Instagram, and you can email Vibrant Souls at vibrantsouls@gmail.com. So stay tuned. You won't want to miss this one. It's going to be very informative to you. Coverage Critiques begins in 30 seconds, so stay tuned. Well, welcome back to Cubbage Critiques. And if this is your first time, welcome aboard. We're glad that you are here. And this critique is, I have to kind of laugh at it because it's not funny, but the way that it turned out to be, it kind of is. And it's really unprofessional. And this is why this edition of Cubbage Critiques is called Unprofessional Banking Practices. So here's what happened. So uh, Bobby D and I had opened up a new bank account this past January. Okay, we did it online, and you made your deposit, and we were pretty happy because we had talked about opening up another account somewhere, and we were pretty happy with the place that we chose. So, and then every so often we will put some a little bit of of a deposit into the account. So the other day we sat back and thought, you know what, we haven't dipped into this account in a while. Let's take a look at it and see what's going on. So we try to get online and nothing's happening. We can't get in. As soon as we try to log into the account, it's like the account's not there. So that was very strange. So what we did was we contacted this bank by live chat and got a hold of somebody. Now keep in mind, we just opened this up at the beginning of the year. Okay. So the agent that we spoke with during this live chat pulled up our information, and it took them about 3-4 minutes. And then when they came back, they said that the account was closed. And we were, I mean, I was sitting here like, well, what do you mean the account's closed? Well, they stated to us that they sent us a mailing regarding the reason why they closed the account. So what this agent had told us during the live chat was that we couldn't verify you by way of your social. And we're like, what? Say that again. So they repeated themselves on this live chat, said they couldn't verify us. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. The first thing that comes to my mind is, and you know what? You would notice if you have a freeze, and I know this is going to sound like Sam C's credit tips, but it's really not. But in a way, it kind of is. At least this statement will be, but the rest of it is a whole critique of how this bank treated us. So when they said that they couldn't verify us by way of the social security number, it could be the only thing that you can think of is that if you freeze your credit report, then the banks that are trying to do business with you, they can't pull your information. Well, let's just say that that wasn't the case. because this happened before all of these transactions, if I can say that. So the person proceeds again to tell us that they sent us a mailing regarding the account being closed. So then the next thing, and they said we sent you a refund and it came in the mail. Well, the refund never came in the mail. They claimed it did. They couldn't even give us a tracking number or anything to go off of, which means that's your first mistake right there. The second thing is they say, well, we told them that, okay, well, since you closed the account without us knowing about it and we had made deposits here, you're gonna have to give us back our money. So then the person on the live chat says, okay, so what we'll do is we'll send you out a form, which both of you have to fill out. And then once you guys fill this out, what'll happen is they'll stop payment on the one check, and then they'll be able to give us another check for the amount that we deposited into this account that's now closed. Okay. So we did a little research on this as well. And, the bank is local. I'm not going to, tell who the bank is, but the bank is local. And in this area, it's pretty known. I mean, it's not the biggest of banks, but, it's not bad. At least we thought. But then we saw all these different complaints against this bank for reasons like this. So let me tell you, the bottom line of this, critiquing this, was not good at all. Because even at the end of the chat, the bank teller or whoever, the representative that was chatting with us, they didn't even end the conversation saying, well, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Is there anything else we can do is there anything else I can help you with? We just said, no, that's it for now. And they hung up, disconnected. That's it. Without any type of apology, being sincere. And let me tell you, working in customer service or any type of field, if you don't have good customer service, you don't need to be at that job. And it's really, really disheartening when a company like this, who has a pretty good name around this area, treats you like that. And you haven't even been with this place but 1 month. And we knew nothing about the fact that this account was closed. We got nothing sent to us in the mail. We got no email notifications, no text, no nothing. The only reason why we found out is because we went online, decided to just check the account. We couldn't get in, contacted the person, and the person told us, hey, yeah, your account's closed. So the bottom line is this: whenever you're dealing with banks, don't go through this. It's just something that we went through as far as this, but this is why this is called unprofessional banking practices, because that was very unprofessional. Because of all the places that we've been, that's never happened. So I don't know if this person might have just had been new, maybe having a bad day, just didn't care, or maybe the bank themselves just didn't care. But the bottom line is you can't have somebody open up something, deposit something in it, and then decide, oh, we're going to go ahead and close it. No warning, and you're not going to get refunded. No. That's not how it works. And best believe we're not done with this yet. But I just wanted to critique that for you today. So make sure you guys, if you are opening up any accounts at any bank, make sure that, if you have any specific questions, even double check to see if you can get online or whatever the case is, that you don't come across issues where you're not being treated fairly. So like I said, we're not done with this yet, but we are definitely done with this bank. We are very dissatisfied, and this conversation did not end well at all. But that's it. That's my rants for Cubbage Critiques. Again, thank you so much for joining us today, and make sure that you check all of our stuff out right here on our YouTube channel. You have Sam C's Credit Tips. You have Etiquette Class with Mrs. Cubbage, Tuesday Talks with Bobby D. You're watching Cubbage Critiques right now, Cooking Fun with Mrs. Cubbage. And we have our live show on Saturdays, the CCI radio show with myself and Bobby D. We have fun on that show. We have fun whatever we do, whatever we talk about. So hopefully this was informative to you. If you have anything you would like us to talk about or critique here on Cubbage Critiques, let us know. Drop us a line right here, or you can just get to us directly. You know how to do that for those of you who are connected with us on social media. So have a safe, blessed, and wonderful day. We will see you guys soon for another Cubbage Critiques. Take care.